Florence Sawyer School, I'm Gracie.
And I'm Nolan.
And we are Fstv. We bring you the latest news in education, sports, and happenings in and around Florence Sawyer School.
Here's Sam to talk about Purple Pinky Day.
On Monday, October 23rd and Friday, October 28th, it was Purple Pinky Day. The Purple Pinky Project began when it was discovered there were many people dying of polio all around the world. Many people cannot afford the vaccination to rid the horrid disease from their bodies. Every time someone is vaccinated, their pinky finger is stamped purple, so that is where the idea came from. We encourage students to donate $1, which is equivalent to the purchase of one vaccine. So think of this. You give $1, you save a life. Every time someone donates $1 to the cause, we painted their pinkies purple to signify their donation. We also gave them a certificate with their very own name on it and a signature of Mr. Bates. The donations added up to approximately $315. Thank you to anyone who donated and helped stomp out polio.
I had my pinky painted purple.
Me too. Now Eli is going to tell us all about Sargent Center.
On October 4th, the 7th graders took off for Sargent Center. Sargent Center is a sort of camp where you get to connect with nature and your classmates. Our hands got more than a little dirty. We really did embrace our surroundings. One counselor, Rainbow, took their group through the peanut butter pit, where you have to swing over a giant lake of mud. You have to use teamwork to get everyone to the other side without drowning in mud. Another group, Snakebite's group, went for a hike and ended up climbing 40-foot rocks and then falling back down. But this clumsy group really bonded. They fell in a lake and had to make a bridge to get themselves back to land. Many groups went for hikes in the pitch black of night and had to find their way around without flashlights. But it made no difference what activities they experienced. Everyone became connected with nature and became much closer to their fellow 7th graders.
Long live Team Voldemort!
The Savage Pandas are forever in my heart.
I get so emotional sometimes.
I know. Hey, we're on camera.
All right, let's move on to Would You Rather.
Would you rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
I think a maid because she'd help with more things.
Rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
Oh, okay. I'd rather have a cook because then if I wanted some food, they just like whip it up for me. You know what I'm saying?
Rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
A maid because I don't want to clean my own house. I'd have them do it for me.
Would you rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
Oh, I think a maid because I like to cook. But I hate cleaning, so definitely a maid.
Would you rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
I'd rather have a maid because my wife makes me do all the vacuuming and cleaning and all that, so it would make it a lot easier on me.
Would you rather have a cook or a maid, and why?
Well, I like to cook, so probably a maid. But I don't like to clean when I cook. That's a tough question. I'm going to go maid because she could clean for me after I'm done cooking.
I'd rather have a maid. I love to cook, but cleaning is not my thing.
Really? I'd rather have a cook. I love vacuuming.
Now we have George with George's Jokes.
Welcome back to George's Jokes, where I crack jokes and you guys laugh at them. Why can't you have a 12-inch nose? Because then it'd be a foot. And what did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved.
Ha, ha, ha. And here's Mike with sports.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'll be talking about sports today. Just recently, the Cleveland Indians lost to the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. In the final game of the series, the score was 7-8 in extra innings. The general manager, Terry Francona, was praising the Indians for their effort. Also, last weekend on November 13th, the New England Patriots lost to the Seattle Seahawks 31-24. Also, the Bruins are having an okay year with 10 wins and 6 losses. And the Boston Celtics are having a decent year with 6 wins and 5 losses. That's all for sports with Mike.
Thanks, Mike. That was a slam dunk segment.
Good one, Gracie. Now let's move on to Awesome Sauce TV reviews.
Hi, welcome to Awesome Sauce TV Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about a great movie that critics love for its strange yet welcoming feel. Yes, I'm talking about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This dark movie is based on the book by Jane Goldman of the same name. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is about Jake, a teen who is taken back to 1943 by the peculiar children through a cave and is later greeted by Miss Peregrine. This movie is filled to the brim with exciting events and plenty of action. Want to know more? Go watch this movie at a cinema near you. Overall, I give this movie a 5 out of 5 Awesome Sauce rating for its unique and, well, peculiar storyline and screenplay. That's all, folks. Happy watching.
Wow, that sounds like an Awesome Sauce movie.
Yeah, now let's move on to pop and pop culture.
Hi, I'm Maddie. And I'm Sophia. And we're here to talk about pop culture. If you know me, you know I love Dance Moms. And when I heard from Maddie Ziegler's Instagram that she's starting a clothing line, I freaked out.
Her line, Maddie, will be a juniors collection ranging from $15 to $89.
It offers 30 pieces of clothing, from a rose gold bomber jacket to graphic t-shirts that were inspired by the designer's own style.
Look it up, it's really cool.
That's it for pop culture this week.
I'm sure she'll make a great clothing line.
Ever wonder how to get Sawyer stars? Well, here's one way.
So, yeah. I like Spanish stuff.
Are you feeling okay? I'm just really lonely. No one wants to play with me. Well, I mean, we're in a game of tag right now. Do you want to play with us? Sure. I'd love to. Thank you.
The skit that you just saw is the way the buddy benches should and always be used.
As you saw, there was one lonely kid sitting on the bench. Then, two mean kids walked by and did not pay any attention to the kid on the bench. After that, one very nice kid walked by, and he invited the kid on the bench to play with him. After that, everything turned out fine.
We hope that this is the way you will always use the buddy benches, as they are a good way for people to make friends. Thank you.
I think that this buddy bench is a great addition to our playground.
Me too. Speaking of making a difference, here's an update on the 8th grade presidential campaign.
Every year, the 8th grade does a mock presidential campaign. There are 10 candidates running this year. The candidates have been running for the last 4 weeks. The 8th grade candidates this year are Allie Romeo, Kira Spedden, Owen Nelson, Emma Nelson, Kyle Coatlarts, Edward Noreen, Grace Lawrence, Sophia Farnell, Bella Hogan, and Siobhan O'Hagan. The 10 candidates are separated into the Y and Z party. 2 candidates from each class will go into one of these parties. The 2 candidates that made it past primary day were Bella Hogan and Sophia Farnell. Each candidate had to pick a vice president. Sophia chose Edward Noreen of the Y Party, and Bella chose Owen Nelson of the Z Party. Both candidates debated hard and well, but only one could win. Both candidates tried to win the electoral college votes from each class. This year's president for United States of America is Bella Hogan, with the vice president of Owen Nelson. Congratulations to all the candidates that ran in a hard-fought race.
Well, that's our show for now. Take care, everyone.
Yes, and remember to work hard and be kind to one another.